Good evening. Thank you very much from the first speaker, Doctor, to the second one, and to Mr. Boa, and to our financial educator. Thank you very much. You can't create wealth if you are ignorant financially. The reason Africans, many of us, they have told us that we are poor is because of that lack of information. We are a blessed continent. The difficulty is the knowledge that we don't have access to, particularly the knowledge that is built on what we have access to. The financial information should be contingent on what or where the people live, because it's the tools that they have, and you have tools and you can't work with where you are, then you have no tools at all. But the basics, or the basic one, is the fact that you have the right information. Your life reflects the information or the knowledge that you have. They say that knowledge is power. The same knowledge can liberate you, and the same knowledge can enslave you. All right, so whichever life that you are enjoying now, or you're suffering, it's not a demon. It's the knowledge you have, or the one that you don't want. You don't have. So praise the Lord. Yeah, so a lot of us, maybe we have gone to school, especially when you speak English. But where we come from, some of the reasons, or the main thing that you see that somebody has gone to school is the English, isn't it? And the Chinese are not suffering from that. That itself is cognitive dissonance, because you come from a culture. Once they send you to school, then you're separated from your reality. And that's why a lot of us struggle to do well. They say that I should talk about winning through sales. I mean, if you owe MTN 200 Ghana cedis and you can pay, you're not winning. Are you listening? If you can't pay your children's school fees, you're not winning. So when you're winning, we know. Yeah, I have a lawyer friend. He's thinking of winning is buy Mercedes Benz. So in a country, if you want to build a house, it means that you're successful. You have a car, it means what? You're successful. No, the lady said it. It's when you have things work for you without you depending on anybody paying you, not your salary. If you have worked for 10 years and you cannot go a month without your salary, you're not doing well. You're not winning. No, it means that you've been sleeping. So bring the situation to your reality. Memo bidin wankasa. Look at your situation now. Look at your BOMO. Look at your bank account. Are you doing well? If you're not doing well, teach yourself differently. And a lot can be done through selling. Through selling. So as you're here, what do you sell? If today no CD, 10 CD, 20 CD has come to your mobile money, you're not selling anything. Yeah, I'm just telling you. It also means that you're not doing well financially. All the people who have money today, when they go home, they'll come money. The other ones are waiting for monthly salary. That's why they are suffering. But they will use certificate to confuse us. And they speak English. They wear suit and tie, mockers, But a lot of them are struggling. Because one of the best ways to see money or to have financial allowance is to make sure that every day you see money, that's all. Money is blood. Forget about any Sikaje bibi omboa. Wujina osisi says umoja no clot kakra bia obeko. A lot of people the money is caught. That's why they're struggling. It runs the system everywhere that you go. The respect you have in society, where your children go to school, what you wear, what you eat, where you sleep, is money. But they taught us some other things to tame us so that we don't become radical. All right? Money is the something. But really, wherever you are now, is the money situation. When Mr. Boy was talking, so people were afraid to go on retirement. Why? Have you seen a rich man who's afraid of going on retirement? If the man is afraid of, going on retirement, it's because he doesn't have anything, no backup. That's why. Somebody said something that the children will pick the certificate, and they ask, "Who said that?" Your father's certificate is no money; it's for him. But your father's property, business, investment, the knowledge he left you about money, those are assets. So when they put money there in our country, sadly, we so much believe in certificates than financial freedom. Yeah, we so much believe in certificates more than what? Financial freedom. So we believe in accolades. It's one of those things that the British left us. You know, British are not very productive people. Have you ever lived in England? It's make believe. It's one of the poorest countries. Yeah, no production, not much. But they will use, a lot of things to confuse all of us. But they are not rich. And it's the same. The people that they train, they left the same thing. So even when they are struggling, they want to package it. Ghanaians, we don't want to talk about money, but we want to talk about poverty. When you're doing well, they want you to hide it. But when you're struggling, they want you to, Yes, isn't it? We collect money for our friend's funeral because it doesn't have money. Go to your group, your year group's platform. When they are doing well, they are quiet. When the child has emergency, surgery, now they want all of us. So why are you announcing poverty? But when you're doing well, you're hiding it. So this is the culture that we come from. And so we are not able to understand money. Selling is money. It's cash. If you did accounting here, it's not accounting. We're talking about my proper accounting is your pocket. We have a lot of accountants who are waiting for pay. No. A lot of the things that they taught us in school, they taught us those so that we can get job. Not to get resource. So you can have masters in international finance, accounting, all those. But your pocket is telling you that the knowledge you have is not the right knowledge. Because the first person the knowledge must transform is who? It's you. Just like a doctor whose lifestyle is put him in health conditions. You see some doctors, you see that even though they have taught him health, it doesn't show in his life. So the same. I have a lot of friends with knowledge from this. And many times when they come to our platform, they want to talk. I say, no, use your resource. Not the one that you learned from school, because that one gives you a job. So my intention today is not to feed you knowledge and you go to sleep. It's so that the next time we meet, you who did not have 100 Ghana every day, now you see what? 100 Ghana. If you did not have 10,000, now you can say that I have 10,000, I don't know what to do with it. I've never seen 100,000 in a month. Now I have one. I've never seen 1 million in a year. Now I have one. And the point is, if you have a product that you're selling, you can easily reach there. 90% of our economy, they call it informal, but that is our economy. Because if you go to school, you can pass with 10%. All the brofu people that they're talking about is 10% of the economy. And 90% is what? Is the one that they call informal. I call it the tree economy. If you understand that economy, you do it. Okay? If you look at a lot of educated people who have built businesses in Ghana, who struggle, pay attention. A lot of them, they're looking for foreign investors, bank support. They structure business that they can fund. 5-10 years down, they are chasing them. Meanwhile, the money is where? In the 90%. Also call Makula no botayo kabrofu. A man for a singlet. So much so kabrofu. So you can't sell if you don't understand the culture. And you can't understand any culture that you can't speak the language. And the money is where? In the culture. The money is in the culture. That is why the IMF always, they say that, we don't know why the economy, came back so. It's because the volumes, they can't capture them. They only capture about 10% if they are sincere. 90% of the wealth of Africa cannot be captured by IMF. So that's why they say when you are poor, it's not true. If you sometimes you look at the economic indicators, if those things were true, we would not be eating. But at the same time, we are building. The other day, they were talking to 𝐼𝐺𝐬 𝐄𝐞𝐬. He said that you are worth 30 billion. He said, no. A lot of my companies are not listed. So my worth is what? So they are only talking about companies that they have what? The one that they have data on. So where's the other one? Is the 90%. So if you are here, find something and focus on the 90%. You win. The Chinese companies in Ghana, that's what they're doing. 𝐒𝐴LKOM, we have been with 𝐒𝐴LKOM, we were with them. If you go to the malls, you see Envy. It's for us. Fashion, you go to Accra Mall, Achimota Mall, Envy. We've run it for over the last 15 years. ANC is there. No, beyond 15 years. We started with 𝐒𝐴LKOM Plus. They understand our market. A lot of Ghanaian businesses pick and go down. They understand the culture. The Chinese, they do. The guys from Europe, they failed. They came with their taste, with credit card sense. When Ghanaian is buying, he doesn't have credit card. It's money. So they think before they buy. When you have credit card, you have not worked for it. So you spend before you realize you will pay. This is the economy. So if you don't understand this economy, you will struggle. Many times people like us who have gone to school speak English. When we want to start business, the questions they ask is, where do you live? Do you live in Ghana? People are selling 𝐒𝐴LKOM Bese, Nyadwa. Because those are products and people need them every day. And you want to think of a business that nobody needs because you have gone to school. So people who have gone to school, they are always struggling financially because they are thinking in the thin air. It's esoteric. But bring your knowledge down. Look at your community. What do people need? In the afternoon, the boys don't have anywhere to eat. You have gone to school, so you are thinking of restaurant. Choba or choba, start there. That's why we struggle. You are looking for 100,000 to start a business. Okay, you are 500 Ghana. You can start. In the evening, you can cook rice and stew for them. If you are receiving 1,000 a month, you are not doing well. As a matter of fact, if you are making even 10,000, you are likely to struggle if you're a family man. So the reason you struggle is because you don't make enough. And you even look at the boy himself, even mobile money. We have a police officer who was following us. He said, Obeng, I had a car. I would go to work, I park it. I heard what you were teaching. He sold the car, started mobile money joints. He has over 10 of them now. He doesn't wait for his pay. He said that I don't know the time that, the last time that I checked my bank account. Before he was using this car. So a lot of us, our future, the reason we are not winning in life is because we have locked the money that can liberate us in the car. Your teacher, you wait for 3,000 a month. If it doesn't come, you're hot. And you have packed a car which is 120,000. And you are praying that God will help you. No, what you need is wisdom. What you need is wisdom. So there are instances, even if you look at transport now, those Aboboya and Praja that you see, I know a lot of guys with 10 of them, 15 of them. There's this auditor who came to one of our seminars. Auditor in bank, government institution, I'm sure his money is not bad. But he said that every time, a week or two, was borrowing from Fido, the app, Then he heard us, he heard of what we're teaching. So he structured his finances. And he started to save something. Within a month or two, he bought one. It's from Tamale. but he was living in Ahafo. That one started to work. He was saving the money. And then he was also saving from the salary. Within 6 months, he had about 6 or so of them. Within 2 years, he had 15. He doesn't look at his salary again. If you're waiting for monthly salary, you are not winning. Listen. Because you have to be tough. We have to be tough on our people. We celebrate mediocrity and struggles. Meanwhile, foreigners are taking wealth from our continent, from our country. Ghana is number 1. You see any ordinary Chinese come here, within 5 years, he's wealthy. He's talking in millions, and we are talking of 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. You're even looking for American visa. So every one of us has something that we can start to win with. Some of you could be your village. The farmers are there. You can pick cutlasses here and sell there. Maybe you can pick something from the village to the city. It's not something that, listen, financial prosperity, building wealth has nothing to do with dignity. Masonim. As a matter of fact, the same Ghanaian, when he goes to England, he's cleaning. And he's proud of it. In America, he's a nursing assistant or something like that. Care. With degrees, cleaning, old men. He's proud of it. But in his own country, he doesn't want to work. Talk to any of the boys who pick your waist. Ask them how much they make. Talk to the ladies who sell cocoa. Waiche. Talk to the ones, Tozafi. Dieho. No, Dieho rather. Maybe Rabbi go say Waiche. And you are looking for what to say. That's it. So you struggle. So the word is here. We have the numbers. What product do you have? It shouldn't be complicated. Technology is supposed to enhance what you know. It's not supposed to look something differently. Technology is not the drive of wealth. It's the culture. If you don't understand the culture, technology is useless. It's just like having a car not knowing where to go. Your car is useless. But then if you know where to go, then a good car will help you. So all that I'm saying is that look at anywhere that you are. A gentleman, I came from Bechem the other day. He works with NADMO. Says that I've been following what you teach and now have 32 cattle. 32 of them. He's into farming as well. Some of their teachers, St. Joseph's Training College. A lot of them, they have gone back to buying lands and farming. Because where they are, there's land. So our opportunities are in agriculture, in trading, the things that our people know or they live in daily. So find something to do. And if you're doing that too, be proud of it, expand it, grow it, structure it. That is where the freedom is. They are not going to give us credit card. Forget it. A lot of us will buy our houses with our own money or build with our own money. We don't have mortgage. Many of us, the car, we will have to save our own money and what? And buy. How many Ghanaians have credit to buy car or loans to buy car? It's us. Our economic structure is different. So think within where we are. And you see that we can easily create wealth. Okay? So the technology, the internet, the social media, if you are on them, use them to at least make sure to help you to build something financially. You don't have a say until your finances are in control. Until you control your finances, you don't have say. So anything that you're building, anything that you're selling, anything that you're doing now, that will take you to that stage. Don't trivialize it. Don't look down upon it. Be proud of it. Let people know. As a matter of fact, a lot of us will not get any job after all our degrees. We produce over 300,000 graduates every year. Okay? How many are being employed by the government? Not many. So you finish your degree. We have doctors who are at home, nurses who are at home, teachers who are at home. And the fact that you have teaching certificate or degree does not mean that you can't do something. Your finances should not be linked to your profession, especially if you want to build wealth. I'm an engineer. It's different. It's different. So God gave you this. Train it so that you can build your wealth. And it is your sole responsibility. If you want to win, you cannot think like losers. When they are sleeping, you are working. You wake up early in the morning, you work late. There's a certain amount of hours that you have to put in anything to see growth. Many times it will take you about 10,000 hours to succeed in anything. And that's about 10 years. So when you start, and it's just 1 or 2 years, it means that you're still in the process of building. But many of us, when we start and we meet difficulties, we want to cry. We want to give up. We are looking for the devil, And many of us, when we meet difficulties, we even want somebody to pray for us. So you have to think differently if you want to win. The solution is not you. It's not in you traveling. It's not there. It's here. Many of our people want to come back and do something. And selling is very easy because the entry or the entrance point is not so complicated. And if you look at the factors that will make anybody successful, cash flow is key. And so if you are building and you want to win financially, if you can't see money, as we said, you're not there. And selling gives you that leverage. If you look at the businesses that we run, we're building very complex contracts, from some agencies. We're always struggling. They give you 10 million something project. You go to borrow to go and do them. You don't see money. But the other ones that we're selling every day, those were the ones that helped us to build anything. So it's not about the volumes that you're working on. It's about the frequency, the velocity that you have with money. And so if you've been able to create anything like that, focus on it, hold it, build it. Give yourself target. This year, as a matter of fact, if you're 30 years or 40, let's say 40, look at your lifetime income. Let's say you're 40. When did you start to see money? Put all of them together. How much is it? If you can't count 1 million, it's likely that when you go on retirement, you struggle. But you have the power to change it. So it's in your hands. So the culture is key. Responsibility. Think clearly. Find something to do. Sell something. Don't be proud of yourself so much. Don't be proud so much that you think that you are somewhere. Many of our people who are educated, who struggle financially, don't sell anything. And there's this idea that this one, especially, I know you were using some word, corporate, That's something, I have problem with it, but yes, because they think in a particular way. And so they don't know where the money is. Yeah, sometimes we organize seminars and people come there. Actually, we don't speak English in our seminars. And it's very intentional. We don't speak English there. Maybe just 10, 20%. As a matter of fact, our books that we write, I wish we could write them in P. And I mean it. Yeah? So that a lot of our people can understand it. Because they are not writing exam with it. They are changing their situation with it. So when they come to our seminars, and you are there, a lot of the corporate people come and they are quiet. Because that small boy that you see with shorts, Washenika, or see me with 200,000 them account to 1 million. A lot of these economic terms and financial terms, they don't understand them, they don't need them, they don't use them. And my friend will come and pick microphone and talk about policy and microfinance, something. And he's waiting for 5,000 a month. So all that I'm saying is that find something to sell. Drop the English. Drop the mochas. Solve real problems. And you'll be wealthy. you'll be worthy. Even if it's insurance. Sometimes the insurance people will come to your office. You know that this guy is not winning. Or free throw to Mutsua and free flat, say no why. I don't want, but minimum data moment you shift. I don't understand. Why she should throw what I know draw so a couple of football all miss. I will not buy. Yeah, the boy is struggling. Why don't you should wear t-shirt or something like that? I don't know what they teach your the leadership, what they tell you. But if the guy is in trotro, no, you're not killing. You know? So you look at it. So if the gentleman comes, he's dropped from trotro, sweat. Why is he selling? Make life easy for him. Make life easy for him. And so whichever product that you have, decide that. When we went to the malls, particularly ANC, they were saying we should close the door because of air conditioning. And you know, East Legon, they have lived in America, you know, they talk like all of us have lived somewhere. And we told them, open it. If the people are passing, call them. They were fighting. We've been there 15 years. The people who were closing, and they said they were a very nice package, all of them, they come within a year, they come back. No, they will go back. You go to Accra Mall, it's the same. They want to look something. So they cut majority of the market what? Out. Auntie Mansa is coming to Achimota Mall. Auntie Mansa is a marketer. She's a market woman. She has money. Oh, buy enough. Hello, madam. How are you? One view. Make Auntie Mansa comfortable. Speak her language. Respect her. You take the money. Uchama will say, oh, madam, what to say? Oh, buy another to look over there for a year. They have the money. If you're a lawyer, it's the same practice. If you're a doctor, it's the same practice. The people with money who can spend are not waiting for material salary. So if you cannot save those people, your business will struggle. Any business that you are into. It's not just the customers, even the workers. The workers, these young girls that you have employed, you want to train them. You are always speaking words that they can't even understand. English. These guys will we have friends a mistake. And these are some of the reasons we don't succeed in our country. A mistake. Whenever you speak to them in the language that they understand, the contribution, the energy, the resource is different. You know, we are in a very complicated situation because we think that we are foreigners, but we are not. It's just like China trying to confuse the people. No, China has been very straight. This is us. This is the language. This is the culture. That's why they are succeeding. Ghana, you can identify where we are. So there's confusion. So you have to sit down and really pattern something that you can use to build yourself. Okay, so whichever product that you pick, identify it. And you must have something that you're selling every day. The money is in the culture, the money is in the ground. Use technology to support, not to lead. And have respect for our sense of intelligence, if you want. Don't look at our culture and act as if we are foolish people. We are not. We're very intelligent. The only thing is that we are not confident in our intelligence. All right? There's financial wisdom. You can see them in your grandfather, your grandmother. They were building houses without bank loans. And the professor is building 2-bedroom with bungalow. Why? Because they will go somewhere, farm for 10 years. That was an investment. My grandfather, he had a Bedford. It's a truck. About 30 years to his retirement. He died around 93. He had a land. He would stockpile sun on it. When he was very old, that he could not do anything. He was selling the sun, including his cocoa farm and all those. He took charge of his future finance. That's intelligence. And this kind of intelligence is everywhere. Go to the northern region, you see them there. Your grandfather had cattle. You are in Accra. You don't have one. You are talking of what? Crypto. At least have cattle, 20, 200. Then if you want to have crypto, no problem. You grew up with a goat. You saw it. You don't have one. Do you know how much is one? 1,000. That's it. If you have 100 of them, 1,000. 1,008. So if you have 100, are you poor? No.
1,008.
All right. So there are so many products. There are so many services in our culture. Put yourself there. Identify one of them. Build a structure on it. And you have freedom. All right. And I can tell you, if you don't have 100,000 anywhere, give yourself the next 1, 2, 3 years. You should be able to build something significant. Add something to your salary, even if you have a job. And you'll be free. When you have money that you don't need, the feeling is different. Very different. You can give 200,000 and you still come back. But if you have nothing, there's pressure. You grow old. And many marriages break because of that. It's not a wedding. If there's no money, I can predict the future of the marriage. Acha 2 weeks. Because what keeps the temperature down is what? It's the money. And if your money here, don't be shouting, thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Mr. Obeng Darko. I'm very much interested in this talk, especially because you have a very similar profile, even though I'm way behind you. So you gave me something to aspire to today. I'm also an engineer and an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
When you talk about the education limiting, I always say that I've recognized that about myself for so long. I have a master's in chemical engineering.
Wow.
I did petrochemical engineering for my first degree before deciding to switch over and then enter into entrepreneurship. And then there are so many things I don't want to do. I do a lot, actually. When you come into my ecosystem, I do a lot because I want to do entrepreneurship full time. But then I also know there are things that if I can help it, especially if I have a little money in my account, then I just let it go. So today, looking at you and then listening to you talk, I'm very much inspired. And then if you can talk specifically about some of the things that I specifically telling you about myself needs to let go so that I can move forward, that I'll be very grateful.
Okay, so what business are you in?
I make natural juices. So if you drank, I make natural juices. So if you've drank any juice from here today, that's my business.
Wow. And which other things do you do?
I do business consulting and I do product development.
Wow. So what is the problem again?
Well, I don't speak in my local language. So today when I was talking to you, I just realized that if I change the language, not even change, but just add it to it, I'll be able to reach more people and then be able to make more impact. So yes.
That nature no man. When you feel I'm more than but Mammy for the money, someone is go. Mammy Barco, what's me by? Why anyone will have bass out here one take? When Nick was about, was he way? Mary was sit down, baby. Was he me bay? Me coffee, I want tea. One tea. Was a school who remove ya? What do you say to me as I said, Biao? About Obasu University, baby. Ni mammy to took a qua, won't go. What won't go be a papa carpenter was on a day. What train home? Sir, there be Mammy Pama dear, Uncle School back. You won't go. Yeah. And our parents and also Sabi, the Oyebiano. Madam was talking about it. Manibio, Makola for boys were this sister, the man in United Doctors. Or be a shop stand, Makola with the CC dying, or United Doctor. Me there mean concern. For a big firm, or co doctor, no, we are near here. After all, I'm gonna buy Dr. Fobi 3,000, 5,000, 10,000. Yeah. So I would say that focus on it. Be proud of it. Extend it. That's where your engineering education comes in. Engineering is for solving problems. It's for systems thinking. So you can easily structure. But the culture is the drive. The culture. The reason we are not paying attention to our culture is lack of history. A lot of us, education was not built on a sense of history. As a matter of fact, they are using English to teach us anyway. Everybody in engineering is a white man. Engineering. Were we not building? Were we not crossing the river? Was that not engineering? So over the last 500 years, the white man put himself here, put the Asians here, and put us down. In every aspect of society, in academia, in religion, in democracy, politics. If you want to govern yourself, do you have to use the wisdom of the white man? No. If you want to take cases like a lawyer, are you saying that the only way that you can handle issues is to think like a British man? Which of them handle more cases, the chiefs or the courts? If you look at our health situation, a lot of our people can heal. Do we even support them? No. So we are a very complicated society. And it's why they always be confident in it and do it. Other than that, Cicero said something. This is like 1,200 years ago. The greatest need of a human being is the acceptance of their heritage, their traditions, and their culture. He said that without that, all other things don't hold. And he's right. The reason you can take slaves is because you change who they are. Change their name, their language, tell them that they don't know where they come from, and you can easily let them follow you forever. The education you give to the slave is not the same as the one that you give to the heir. They train us to be slaves, not heirs. That's why we are selling our gold, our diamond to them. How can you sign a contract and say that 10% is for you, the owner, and 90% is for foreigner? And somebody's trying to make intelligent decisions of this, trying to convince us that he's an international negotiator, unless he's an African without identity. So bring it. What the Bafoma obey is here, I'm telling you. Yeah? Yeah.
A typical example is
𝐒𝐴𝐺𝐸, yeah.
You see, those days we had this Madam Nurse on, and you see the health Nankasa no explaining bro for ya na man for but see him bringing it down to our level. A lot of us are picking something. Yeah. These days I don't eat in the morning. Yes, because first time did anopa. Because what now, sir? But I realized that for 2 weeks now, Charlie, I said, me okay.
Yeah. There's a brand or the China kind.
And you see, our next question, please.
Okay, please. I think this thing is more personal, but maybe if you close, I may not be able to have access to ask you.
All right.
I work with Prudential Life Insurance as an agent, but I had an offer from other banks. They felt they cannot match what I'm earning now. But I discussed with some people, say, yeah, you fool papa, bank like for who? My issue is, I wanted to have the flexibility, make more money, and my company, if you are doing well, there are a lot of opportunities. At the same time, I could have the opportunity to start other businesses. Already have some other things. Yes, I could have the opportunity to either expand the little I have or do even more. What do you think? Did I make the right decision?
By staying?
No. I could have gone to the bank.
Oh, why you didn't go?
I didn't go.
You stayed where you have flexibility.
I feel with the Prudential Life business, I manage my own time. I'm the master of my time.
Okay.
I can decide to make any money I want to make.
Yeah.
But here, more or less, I'm in prison. 8 to 5.
Okay.
I have a specific salary that I earn. Time.
I don't need Iska. Iska said, "He found out between Jessica more."
Prudential.
Stay there. Yeah. Yeah.